Good evening, class. My name is Amanda Gooden, and today I will be teaching you how to tie a necktie. Now, this isn't just something for the men to learn, it's also very helpful for the women to learn as well. I know that whenever my fiance is getting ready for work or going to a big event, he always asks me to adjust his tie or tie it all together, that way it looks just right. And with most businesses requiring professional attire and all the weddings and events that we're invited to, it's definitely a necessity to learn how to tie a tie properly. Now, there are about over 85 different ways to tie a tie. There is the small knot, the half Windsor, and the Windsor, just to name a few. But probably the most common way to tie a tie is called the four-in-hand necktie. And that's exactly what I'll be teaching you how to do today. Now, with your tie, every tie has a unique design, whether it's a solid color tie like the one I chose today, or one that has a design on it. They are all very unique in color. However, all ties are shaped the same. Every tie will have a wide end and a narrow end. Now, the face of the tie, or the front of it, will be solid with the design, mine being solid. The back of the tie will show the seams. Now, whenever we complete the tie around the neck, you never want to show the seam of the tie, okay? That should always be backwards. All right, so let's get started. First, what you'll do is you'll want to pop the collar to your favorite button up. Okay, now that we have the collar popped, we're going to drape the tie around our neck. You want it to go right up under where the collar will sit. Now, the wide end of the tie should always drop lower than the narrow end. Okay, the narrow end, it will fall depending on your height and the size of your neck. I am going to start with the narrow end dropping to about where my belly button is. Now that I have the length of both ends decided, we can start tying the tie. So what we'll do first is we'll grab the wide end and we'll wrap it around the front of the narrow end. We'll cross it around the back of the narrow end and once again around the front of the narrow end. So you can see the shape of the tie forming already. Once we have crossed it over, behind, and back over, we're going to grab the wide end and we're going to take it behind and up through the neck hole. The tie should now be facing straight up next to your face. Once you have the tie through the neck hole and facing straight up, we are going to drop it through the front loop of the knot. So we're going to bring it down, drop it through the loop. We're going to grab the knot and we're going to pull the wide end all the way down. This is going to tighten the knot of the tie. Once we have it tightened, you will grab the narrow end of the tie and the knot of the tie, and you're going to pull that narrow end down to adjust the length of your tie. Once you've adjusted the length, you can now drop your collar. Your collar will cover up the neck of the tie. And now we have the four-in-hand necktie. Quick and easy, and at the end of the day, all you have to do is grab the neck, the knot right here of the tie, shake it down, and now it's time to relax. Now, there are many different ways to tie a tie. This is not the only way that you can do it, but once again, this is the most common way to tie a tie. And it's very simple and quick. So I can show you again and show you how fast it actually can take. Thanks for watching, guys.